Hey gang, just thought I would fire this up again. I was grinding out Red Wind missions, mostly the $45,000 or Spacebook one. So I'll show you. I was going through and doing these. This isn't it, because right now I'm around Crusader, which is apparently where it takes you. And was about to take one of these missions, which is the 45K one. So the total count was technically 10, but like let's see, the 8th one or mission I ran actually bugged out when I went to put the box down. It wouldn't register that I had set the box down. I'd pick it up and it would say, put the box down. Put the box down, it would say, put the box down. So that one might have actually set me back a little bit on my reputation because I had to abandon it. But all told, I was able to do this in 9 missions and then it unlocked this one. But it does look like it takes you all the way over to Crusader from Hurston, so make sure you have a ship that can do that leap. So unfortunately, we do have to take a box from Yela, Jumptown on Yela. And there are a couple people in chat that are sounding awfully violent about Jumptown, so we'll see if that's the case. I might have to bail off. It sounds like they've got a fully crewed hammerhead. The other one is on an outpost in Daymar and then a stash house on Yela. So I'm going to go to Daymar, I'm going to go to the stash house, and hopefully by then these guys have logged off and I can actually land at Jumptown to pick up the box, because I'm pretty sure they wouldn't let me pick up the Red Wind box just out of the goodness of their hearts. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's see what happens. On our way to Daymar. So I thought of something else I could check. We could see. So the priority here is to confiscate contraband. So that's Jumptown. I didn't bother to check where it is, if it's actually Jumptown or not. Raven's Roost. Okay, so this thing might not actually even be Jumptown, might not be at Jumptown. We might have lucked out. I'll see. They've been talking about Jumptown, so we'll see. Fingers crossed. Like I said, we'll go 1, 2, 3 and we'll finish up there. I'm assuming this will just be run in, grab the box, run out. That it won't be like the bunker missions where there's people showing up and everything, but we'll find out. These locations typically are... That was dramatic. These locations are typically pretty good for looting. So I'm going to check that out while I'm here. Just kind of give you guys an idea for what's there, even though they're just random spawns. So I will go ahead and fly us in here. We're a little ways out, so pick me up at the outpost when we're there. Alright, take a look at this guy. Thankfully no turrets on these. Which, it is kind of nice that they weren't firing at us on the last one. That's always kind of a, whoops, did I actually land? Yeah, that's exactly what I meant to do. It's not what I meant to do. There we go. Good thing about these is that people rarely have a reason to come to these. Again, shut off my engines and never shut off my shields. Just buys you an extra couple seconds. Typically doesn't matter. Most ships in the game, even in Aurora, can pop you pretty quick. In this case, I really don't expect company. I do kind of want to look around here real quick for Pico Balls. Like I said, I don't think there would be any people showing up here, not while Jumptown's going on. So take a quick look, see what's sitting here. I don't think they would spawn it outside, but you never know. Nope. Looks like we're all good. Pop inside, see what's in here. These things are always so dingy, I love it. They changed the color of them too. You can see they used to be sort of gray, now they kind of blend in with their surroundings. That was something they did, snuck in a couple patches back. So we got, is that a green one? I think the green ones are weapons, unless it's just the lighting. Let's see, nope, that's nothing rare. Nothing there. There's a box, but it's just going to be food and water probably. I mean, water's never bad, but don't need it. There's our box that we need. Any more crates though? No more crates. Let me look one more time. Make sure I'm not missing like a pico ball sitting right there or something. Doesn't look like I am. Look back here. Yep, got another crate. This one will be food and water. See if there's anything. Whoa. Oh, did you see that? It double spawned. That's always cool when it does that, but in this case it's just double gray, so nothing too spectacular. Looks like it spawned nearly the same thing, but there we go. Just grab this box and get on going. So we got this guy. Oh, it's one box down. So these are almost certainly drugs. So if we get interdicted, we're in trouble. Oh, it's doing this to me earlier where it wasn't letting me into my BMM. This is seems like this is a similar job to what oh, I forget what his name is. The dude that's downstairs in Grim Hex, that's clearly based on I can't remember words. It's been a long day at work, but here, we'll get this taken care of. So, Heisenberg, I think, from Breaking Bad.
Landing gear up.
So let me look at this mission again, make sure I'm doing this right. So we got, let's go accepted. So collect the package from the abandoned outpost on Daymar. This one goes to a stash house on Selen. Let's just pick them all up first. Now I want to go to... Actually, wait, yes I do, that's Kovalex. For a second there I was thinking that's Grab, right? That's around Selen.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Huh. That's weird. It's not giving me a marker for Yella. Let's try it this way. There we go. What was the workaround? That's going to be the cell and drop-off point.
Quantum travel engaged.
Yeah. What the hell? We'll do jump down. Nah, we'll do jump down second. It's always kind of a crapshoot. Well, this is unnerving, is it not? There we go. Okay, so this one's probably going to be... Yeah, that's the abandoned one. That's Jumptown over there. Oops. I don't mean to turn on my lights. Pop out and grab this. I think they did move Jumptown. I'll have to look at the landscape. I always thought that they should go back to the old way of... doing it, where you had to know where Jumptown was in order to go there. It didn't just have a marker for it on the planet. Because that was one of the things that made the original Jumptown so interesting, was only a few people actually knew, well, okay, a few, like 10% of the community, and knew where Jumptown was actually located and could find it. So most people would just kind of be flying around the area looking for ships to give away where Jumptown was, either to blow them up or to just land there and pick up their own drugs. But yeah, that was always fun, because you'd be flying around like this and you'd be like, wait a minute, is it that mountain or that mountain? Interesting times. Looks like they're kind of going back to that, which is a good thing. Although you still got a marker for it. One thing before I go to Jumptown, I'm going to set up my MFDs so they're set up for combat. If it's a fully kitted out Hammerhead and it's actually a Jumptown and not Smuggler's Roost or whatever, then Band Defender would have a hard time busting that thing open before it could hit me. If it's just a couple guys in a Hammerhead, that's actually not too hard to do, just because only one guy has a turret, so you just need to stay out of that arc of fire and you're fine. But I suspect it's more than just two dudes in a Hammerhead. Two dudes in a cup. In a Hammerhead. Yeah, again, so this one shouldn't be an issue.
Landing gear down.
Wallace Clem? That's his name. Yeah, so Wallace Clem is the guy that's on, that's in Grimhex. That's the drug dealer. So if you go into Grimhex and go down the stairs, sort of opposite where the bar is, that's where Wallace Clem is. And usually it'll be like, who the hell are you? Even if he offers you a job, he'll tell you all kinds of weirdos. Go down there. His missions are kind of fun, but they're literally just this. You go one place, free up a drug lab, go to another place, or you go to the first place and you get like the plant that's the basis for Widow or whatever. Then you go to a production plant and kind of get the chemical, and then you go to Jumptown and drop it off and pick up a little packet of drugs. And about 90% of the time, that little packet of drugs would disappear. It would just disappear out of your inventory. Kind of frustrating, but mission itself wasn't bad. Tons of tractor beams. Let's see what we got. Anything interesting? Tons of stuff. Don't think I didn't see you. Although the armor at the other one was kind of disappointing. Yeah, nothing really here either. Little Nine Tails logo. Yeah, and you can buy drugs here too. Just if Jumptown is ever locked down, you can come here and buy the same stuff. It's just not typically worth it because you can't sell enough of it. Like, you can only sell like one SEU at a time. So that's why Jumptown itself is so popular, is because you can actually sell all of that stuff and make money. Used to be there wasn't a limit on what you could sell, so you could load up a Caterpillar if you were willing to wait around for the tick rate and sell a Caterpillar's worth of Widow, and you'd be making 3 million on a run. It was ridiculous, or at least like, I think maybe like 10 million a run. Gross. It's not how it works anymore. It's the PvP experience, which is fun. Well, it's supposed to be a PvP experience. That's kind of neither here nor there. Okay, close you up. And I did notice that this one pays less than the other one. It was 12,000 versus 45,000, so far crime doesn't pay, but I'm assuming there'll be
Landing gear up.
better missions as you rank up with naughtiness. Let's see, where is Jumptown? It didn't have a marker. Be around the corner. Well, we'll just go to an OM. Let's see, I believe OM4 is the closest one to Jumptown. This will be OM1. We'll just jump down to OM4 from there.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
So OM1 is always the North Pole of the oh, do I both drop off and pick up at the same place? I'll bet I do. Okay, so it's 472. Yeah, it's closer. I'll do that.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
All right, just gotta manually fly on down to this. Actually, nope, that's too far. Closer going this way. All right, people. This will take a little bit. I'm gonna do this in time lapse. Okay, bringing you back in. So, this close out, if there was a hammerhead here, we'd be able to see it. There's something smaller we wouldn't, but it looks like it's over at whatever the roost one is, which I believe is around Hurston, I think. Might be around ArcCorp, like one of those moons. But either way, it doesn't look like they're here. I'd be picking them up by now. Got about 4,000 more meters before I'd be able to pick up an Eclipse. Those things are a little sneaky. But coming from this side, they won't be able to hit me with missiles. Nope, looks like we're clear. We're all good. So we're going to be dropping off a package here and picking one up.
Landing gear
Man, it's kind of quiet when there's not a big line of people here. Weird. But this does kind of afford us a little chance to kind of poke around, look at things. Because it's a little dangerous when there's people everywhere. It feels like I'm up on something. Nope, I'm not. Alright, well, turn this off. Everyone should be on the other side of the system, so we're good. We're lucked out. I don't even think people can make it to Jump Town without the marker these days, so if the Jump Town event is on the other side of the system, probably good. Still gonna close my door, not that it would matter. I'm gonna look around for Pico Balls. Not that I think there'd be a Pico Ball here, just because this is so well picked over. So many people here, although they're all jumping into line, so who the hell knows. This is the kind of thing I'd do, though, is just drop it right here where everyone is. Not really. I think there's only been 2 that have been found, and they were both in very seldom used I think it was like rescue habs or something. So it is kind of a shame that people don't play this one PvP so much, because I mean they really did build a beautiful level here for fighting. I mean, there's so many little places and where if you had one group of people trying to assault it and one group defending, yeah, fun little game. But everybody just wants to line up, and then you occasionally get like one person that wants to fly in an A2 solo, of course. Nothing there. I'm also looking for loot. There's probably some loot boxes here, and especially without the event being here. Yeah, it could be pretty good. So something that I wanted to point out that I noticed yesterday. Did you notice how much better vaulting is now? Like grabbing onto things and jumping up? On the, is it right? Yeah. Yeah, so you see you got these guns too. But vaulting got greatly improved. That was one of the things that was on the roadmap that I said they might try to sneak in. They did. Got it in here, got it working. No one even noticed. I think the only reason I noticed was because I did so much stuff in caves. So this is Jump Town. If you haven't seen the new version, it's kind of cool. They've got little sniper roosts and everything. They've got these mounted machine guns everywhere, which won't do a whole lot to a ship, but they'll sure mess up a person quickly. But I mean, little sniper roosts. Again, if you got an org and you guys want to practice assaulting something, coming here when the event isn't going on, and having, especially with 100-person servers, you can have 50 people attacking and 50 people defending. Although realistically, you probably wouldn't be able to lock down an entire server, but I mean, still, you got like 30 and 30. Be pretty fun. Just saying. Okay. Wipe off my visor. Let's get in. Alright, let's see what kind of loot we got inside. Oh, what I should be doing, drop off package 729. Looks like it's the middle one. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, that's right. I need to pick up a package while I'm here. I only have 2. I was looking for the 3rd, thought it fell out or something. I was going, that better not be the case. So let's get this up. Pop back in. Drop this bad boy off. This is the gurgly, gross one. Yeah. Devs that work on sound, that is disgusting. Good job. Okay, and we just place it. Place it. There we go. Okay. Let's take a quick look around. Just while there aren't people here, do some looting. Although I think with the event on, even though it's not here, I would be surprised if they put really good loot here. Just everyone's gonna be here, so why reward them? Should be a box here to pick up too. Yeah, it's in here. But no crates at all. That actually is kind of surprising. Okay, now this will definitely be drugs. I don't want to get interdicted here. So now I have picked up all 3 packages. No, it's not lootable. Dropped off 1. So I just need to drop off these 2. Again, I tend to place just because it's makes me paranoid. Can I close it? There we go. Alright. So I am now a discreet courier. So let's see where these need to go. I know one needed to go to Selin and one it looks like needs to go to Daymar, so we'll just go to the one that is most visible. Let's see, there we go. Oh, nope, it'll be the other way. So we got one there. So I'm just going to wait until the OM is around the horizon. We'll just jump it on over. This is why I like doing this in the Defender. It's just responsive. Just kind of nice. And it can handle its own in a fight.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
You'll never beat a really good dogfighter in it, but someone's average, you'll take them out in a Defender, especially with 4 size 3 or 4s. I think they're 3s. But it can pack a kind of nasty punch for people that don't see them on the regular, which not many people fly the Defender, which is one of the reasons why I swear by it. So let's hope we have a marker for this one. We'll polish it off on Selin, which for some reason no one ever goes to Selin. I don't know why. Selin was always kind of my favorite when it first dropped. Just as quiet, is one of the few places. Wait for it. one of the few places you could get food and all of that for those routes, like the gases. I think hydrogen was good there, that kind of thing. Haven't traded in the Crusader area for a while. Just kind of the downside of being in having my home base be Lorville. It's kind of weird to get that one shadow there. I believe this one has turrets that will fire at you if you don't have a mission to them. So be careful approaching this one otherwise. We'll find out when we land there. See if it starts shooting at us. It shouldn't. Typically when you're on a mission to a place, it won't shoot you. Unless you're an attacker. Just curious if they change this up or not. Not even seeing it now.
Landing gear down.
Whew. Oh god, blends in. So make sure I stop at the front of it. There it is. No, they definitely changed this up. This one, pretty sure in the last patch, this one and the other sort of drug labby places had missile turrets. Guess they pulled them off, just wanted to keep them for bunkers. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
Engines
Totally possible. So this one is 328, which is this guy. And of course, Daymar's going to be the totally not drugs. Again, no one comes to this location for any reason, so we're just going to poke around, see what we see. Always be on the lookout. This is another thing. I think I've mentioned it before, but if you have track IR, you can move your head around in FPS, which is kind of nice because you can have a light on your gun, the field light, which is pointed straight ahead, and you can be looking around with your light at specific things while illuminating what's in front of you. Kind of a nice hack for caves. No boxes at all. Sad. Anywhere? Again, buy drugs here. Wait for it to give us credit. It might not give us credit until the end. Usually it'll let you know that you actually dropped something off. But what it was doing when it bugged out was I would put it there and it wouldn't acknowledge that I put it there. And it'd be like, okay, you gotta pick up the box. So I'd pick it up and be like, put it back. It's like it was a tragedy, people. Whee! See? Felt like they upped the gravity. Usually you can get some good air on Daymar. At least not like selling, but still. Alright. Or I guess this is selling. Now we are going right over there. Not gonna give me an OM I can travel to that way. There we go. Yeah, this Selene, this is a smaller one, so they must have upped the gravity on Selene. You used to be able to jump pretty far on this, and then Daymar was a bit harsher, and then let's see, so we are going to jump to Yela and go around there, and then Yela's kind of in between Daymar and Selene. So if you ever want to get around interdictions, kill your jump early. And that'll be true when humans are doing it rather than AI just jump unpredictably. Of course, by then they'll just guard the sort of entrance areas to points of interest, which is what I'd do. So this will be right back to Nguyen Waste, which should be daylight. And then we're gonna win our first illicit mission for Redwind. Super exciting. And I was hoping to do I was really hoping I was going to get to do Siege of Orison, but haven't been able to get my buddies online, which isn't too unusual, but I have a feeling by the time they jump in, the event will be over, so might not get to run it this time, but I really want to run it with them. So I'm kind of trying to avoid other people's playthroughs so that it's not spoiled for me. Oh, got a buddy here. Cutlass steel. Hopefully it doesn't shoot us. Technically I should be shooting first, but I'll shoot him a note in chat. That's problematic. I think that's an NPC. Either way, we're gonna load up. Hasn't seen me yet for whatever reason. Just want to see. Yeah. Oh, that was the dude in the Cuddy Steel. Okay, so he's got a crime stat. I'm not too afraid of a Cuddy Steel unless he starts launching missiles at me. Yeah, he's gone. Nothing to worry about. We're kind of hitting the point where people dying is kind of a hassle. So if people don't have to do it, they'll generally avoid it, which is kind of cool. I mean, except for the people that are just out for PvP, which, I mean, it's definitely a valid game loop. So again, especially because this guy knows where we are, I'm going to leave my ship running this time, just because if somebody knows my ship is here, at this point I don't really care, because I could get this box in and drop it off, and there's nothing on this ship that I couldn't lose, including myself, that I mostly just want the rep for delivering this, because I'm just trying to finish the mission. Again, we're going to have a wipe in 318, so none of the money matters. Nothing I buy matters, but the reputation matters. So here we go. Oh, I think I moved and screwed it up. There we go. Discrete carriers. Got it. And $12,000. Yeah, it's like a third of what we'd get running the other mission. See, my water is super low. But let's see what that did to our rep. So our rep was about here, so maybe an eighth. Went up a little bit. You can see that my my rep with them is going up a little bit there too. It's not bad. Not bad. 12,000 isn't super impressive, but not terrible. I'll take it. I'm gonna go out to Cruel One and re-up my supplies here. I hear him. Probably could have popped that guy and gotten a bounty, but not really what I'm in for this time. So off we go. Damn it, I really wish I wouldn't reset this. Whoa! Okay. Oh, it's an ion? Oh, buddy, you fucked up. You're about to have a bad day. Okay. So the thing about the ion is that it's clunky. Yep, you better run. You better run. Fortunately for you, you can't outrun me. He's just trying to get some range on me. Yeah, he jumped. Chicken. Rub it in a little bit. If you want a PvP, don't start shooting at someone and then be like, oops, and run away. Yeah. I mean, I don't really care about PvP so much in this patch, but I do know how to do it. All right, let's log a cruel L1 and we'll call it a day. So we're starting our illicit journey. I had my landing gear up that entire time. That's sad. Actually, I couldn't have. Did I? I'll have to watch the tape. That'd be funny if he was running away from me with my landing gear down. Still bring 2 guns to bear, but you can't bring all 4. Alright, I think that'll do it. Catch me next time.